Welcome back to another episode of Pages in Progress with Next Chapter Support Services. I'm Allie Langan, a board certified behavior analyst.
Hi, I'm Tracy Smith, board certified behavior analyst with Next Chapter Support Services.
And we have something super exciting coming up on August 6th. It's a Thursday evening, 6 p.m. And we are doing a parent training. It's going to be our first series, and it will be 12 parts every other week. And we're going to be doing the curriculum of we're going to be doing the RUBI parent training curriculum, which is an evidence-based program that empowers caregivers and children with autism and other developmental disabilities to reduce challenging behaviors.
We're going to meet virtually to discuss in sections different things from the evidence-based curriculum. We'll present it, and then there's activities, and then we kind of open it up for some questions. We think it'll be a really good time to learn a little bit about ABA and ways to kind of help things implement in your home or your environment with your with others.
And each parent's going to get a copy of the PDF. So here's the RUBI parent training curriculum for disruptive behaviors, and this is what the workbook looks like. So each parent that participates will be able to get a copy of the book. This is going to be totally free to anyone that joins. And here's some of the different sessions that we'll be going over. So our first session is going to be on behavior principles. And as you see, like Tracy mentioned, that there's a lot of different activities and different things to support you. So there's like different things on the behavior support plan, which we'll go over. And there's also different sections. It also helps you to make a daily schedule. We also go over the ABC model. So there's several different things that you can use at home as well. Tracy, do you want to add? I'll edit
My
this.
favorite part is the we do a little bit of learning. It's not we're talking at you. I think that's what's cool is there's learning, there's interactive, there's some worksheets. We want you to definitely answer some questions, raise your hand, get involved. That's the best way to learn. This is pretty cool curriculum. We really like it. Um, and I think that you'll learn a lot.
Yeah, and one thing I really love about the RUBI parent curriculum is that it goes through a lot of different steps. So it kind of talks about the basics like of ABA, and it also goes through like different ways to help your child, whether that's through some replacement skills, from prevention strategies. So there's some different ways, and it's just an overall way to be able to get some extra support at home. Because I can't tell you how many times I've heard parents, it's like, I'm struggling with these behaviors and I don't know what to do, and so I think this gives a really good overview for parents that are struggling with various behaviors. So they say disruptive behaviors, so different types of disruptive behaviors at home. And then here's an example of like one of the visuals, like using a first send board, which you may see like us use often in ABA, and kind of just being able to explain like why would we use that and what's the benefit of that. There's also the example of different strategies, different data sheets that you get. So all of this is going to be available to you totally free. We're just giving it to you.
I love that. I was gonna say, yeah, like if you've ever listened to, if you've had ABA services or, you've listened to, there's plenty of videos out there, and you're like, what's that term again? And because we use
Right.
this kind of like first then board or behavioral momentum or like a man, like what are these crazy terminology, and it'll walk you through it, and it's like, yeah, I remember my analyst saying manding or this or that, and I forget what they explained. So this is just be a way of, in these trainings you'll have some of these hands-on activities and learning, and giving some practical examples that will help those terms or those concepts for you to utilize them in your own life.
Yeah, absolutely. And I also like, Tracy, what you said about that we're there to answer. So it is live. So you'll be able to join us through the Google Meet. So it's totally virtual. So you can join, at home. So you don't have to go anywhere. But it does give you the opportunity to, like, if you have questions, so like as a generalizate, like general questions, like we can work through some of those. So it's nice to have a live person as well.
I know, I think that summarized it. I can't wait. So every 2 weeks, starting this Thursday, August 6th, and meeting virtually, so you can jump on and, listen. You get a free workbook that you can work through with us for the 12 weeks.
Yes. And then if you aren't able to hop on, so if you miss Thursday and you want to hop on the following Thursday in 2 weeks, like, you absolutely can join us then. So there's not necessarily a requirement. So we might be working on a different, going over a different lesson in the book, but you can certainly join in at different points too, and whatever your availability is. The link is going to be posted below in our show notes. But if you can't find the link or you're having any issues, feel free to reach out to us, and our emails are posted below as well. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions or you're having difficulty getting into that link, because we'd love to have you, and it's open to everybody. So it's open to the public, anyone can join.
Yes, hope to see you there. Anybody, If you're a family member of somebody who has, difficult child and you want to learn more, please come. That it's for you. Like, it's not, just, somebody with, there's a community. If you're a support person to, somebody with a child or adult child, right? Like, it's for everybody.
Yeah. And then when they say, like, the saying is, like, it takes a village, like, it certainly does. So, like, if you're a part of a child's life, if you know a child and you're not
Yes.
solely the parent of, like, you're certainly able to participate because you're a part of this child's life. And of course, we want you to learn and grow as well. So yeah, so come and join us. Anytime. We do serve Flagler County, Florida. So, but if you're outside, like, you absolutely can join as well. But that is where we are located, and that's where Next Chapter Supports is.
I think that covered it. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Hope to see you there.
can't wait to see you guys there.